Hey all, and welcome back to another episode of Mario 64. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at our second world on the second floor of the castle. And in my honest opinion, this next world is kind of as the first time I saw this world was in Mario 3, so when I got to this point in this game, I thought, well, this isn't very interesting because I've already seen this particular world before. In today's episode, we are looking at Tiny Huge Island. Now, for the most part, we are never going to be entering through that painting. We are pretty much only going to be entering in through this painting. So get used to entering through the little painting. So our first star is Pluck the Piranha flower. Now, to get to this star is pretty simple, as all we have to do is head on over here and head up through the warp pipe. Now, as you see, this whole world is very small. However, if we enter in through here, the world gets really big. I do like this aesthetic, though I didn't really care for it in this game, as I felt that it was just too much for me to handle too soon. As when I first played this game, I'd already beaten Mario 3 at that point. So I was pretty much fresh off from seeing Tiny Huge Island before. And this just felt exhausting at that point in time. So, to get our first star of the day, we have to just defeat the 5 piranha plants and collect our next star. Simple. Heading on back in, we have to go to the tip top of the huge island. Now, the reason we're entering through the little painting again here is because we can use the little island in order to scale the mountain relatively quick, but not if we break that block. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come up onto this pipe and backflip up here. And now we can jump in through this pipe, and we're pretty much at the top of the mountain. So our next star is just in a box out in the open that we have to break in order to collect our next star. However, we have a couple protectors of our stars, such as this Chukya, though we can throw him into the mountain. And I mean into the mountain, and by that I mean through the mountain. So he goes into the mountain. So if we take this Chukya right on over here, and we toss him into here, that didn't work. Normally you can just phase him through that wall, and it's kind of funny, but I'm not a speedrunner, so I don't really know any of the glitches in this game. So this is our next star, right here. So break the box, we can collect it, and be on our merry way. Heading back in, we have a rematch with Koopa the Quick, and I think the Koopa's a little quicker this time around, though not by much though, as he's still relatively easy to outpace. Come on, Mario, get up onto the box. If I can get up there. Yeah. Oh, I keep falling off. There we go. Now, Koopa the Quick does need to be met on the large island again, so I know I said pretty much only enter in the small island, where every star seems to be on the large island. The reason we go in on the small island, as it's easier to just get around overall. Long time no see. Wow, have you gotten fast? Have you been training on the sly, or is it the power of the stars? I've been feeling down about losing the last race. This is my home course. How about a rematch? The goal is in Windswept Valley. Ready? Go. So when you first play this game, you have no idea where Windswept Valley is, so following my handy-dandy little Let's Play here, we can easily find it. We have to follow the black ball here in order to get to this bridge. And as you can see, the flag is just on the other side of the bridge. So, Koopa the Quick has a record here of about 24 seconds, so you want to be getting under 24 seconds to beat him. No way, you beat me! Again! And I just spent my entire savings on these new Koopa Mach 1 sprint shoes. Do they make you faster? Because if so, that's cheating. Here, I guess I have to hand over this star to the winner of the race. Congrats, Mario. I do like the idea that not all of the species within Bowser's army are evil. There are inherently good Koopas, like Koopa, for example, in Paper Mario, but I don't think that game is canon, but whatever. But then we got our next star. So 5 itty-bitty secrets. This is 1 star we do have to be on the small island for, as all the secrets that exist in this world are located in Tiny Island. So the first secret is right here. We have another secret just down here. Turn around, Mario. We have right here. Our next secret is past this black ball. At this hole, we have another secret just over here where this cannon is, so we're gonna trigger that. And you know what? While we're over here, we're going to also talk to the Bob-omb Buddy and not die. This camera angle sucks. I'll prepare the cannon for you. So he prepares the cannon. We won't have to sit through the cutscene, as the cutscene would only play in the large island. So speaking of the large island, we have to go to the top of the mountain again to get to our last secret. And because this bridge is quite small, we have to take our time and not fall off. Nope! Shit. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? And maybe with a little less death. Avoid the fireball. Okay, jump and then move. That's the way we do that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head straight up here to get to the hardest secret to get to. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll get that last again. Get the one by the cave entrance, this hole over here, the cannon, and then to the top of the mountain again. See, this is why we go to the small island, as it's easy to get around, it's not very large, so there's not a whole lot of time spent navigating from one side of the island to the other, unlike the large island. So back up to the top of the mountain we go. Try not to land on the mountain either, because you will slide off and just fall to your death again. Okay, there we go. Oh, that took far longer than it needed to. Okay, so our 5th secret is at the top of the mountain. Okay, so that is also how we reach our next boss fight, but we're not doing that quite yet. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to head back down to the pipe where the Piranha flower is. And then we're going to push this button right here. This will spawn our bridge towards our next star, as long as we don't fall off here and have to redo the stage again. But with that, our next star. Heading back in, we're not doing red coins, though we do have to do the red coins at some point. We're not doing them just yet. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the top of the mountain again, as I have such fantastic luck getting to the top of the mountain, as we've seen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our first-person camera here, well, the behind the Mario camera, and just slowly walk on over so we don't fall off the bridge and die again. We're going to open this hole and head on down here into the pipe so we can go to Big Island. And now what we can do is we're going to head up to the top of the mountain one last time so we can reach our next boss fight. This is our boss fight with Wiggler. Now, if you don't know who Wiggler is, he was the caterpillar enemy in Super Mario World. And he is made a full-fledged boss fight in this game. You flooded my house! Why? Look at this mess! What am I going to do now? The ceiling's ruined, the floor is soaked. What to do, what to do. Oh, it makes me so mad. Everything's been going wrong ever since I got this star. It's so shiny, but it makes me feel strange. So, to beat Wiggler, we have to stomp on his head 3 times. So that's 1. I can't take this anymore. First you get me all wet. Then you stomp on me. Now I'm really, really, really mad. Arrgh. So Wiggler will speed up. So all we have to do is bounce on him again. Knock it off. That's the 2nd time you've nailed me. Wiggler. Try to refrain from the innuendos, please. Or something's going in yo-endo. Now you're asking for it, linguini breath. So Wiggler will do a jump, and all we have to do is stomp on him 1 last time. And that's that. Uncle, okay, I give. Take this star. I feel better now. I don't really need it anymore anyway. I can see the stars through my ceiling at night. They make me feel peaceful. Please come back and visit anytime. And he'll be an asshole that'll want to fight again, but that's beside the point. Well, now we got our last star of the day. I said we got our last star of the day.